What is up, guys? Sly Fox 1 coming at you with a YouTube video from my backyard. It's Thanksgiving. We're gonna do some barbecued turkey and want to show you guys how to build a fire from scratch. Except I'm not gonna like rub the sticks together. I'm gonna just use a lighter. But I'm gonna show you how to do it with charcoal and some cardboard and paper here in a second. Let's go. No, alrighty then. Some mesquite charcoals. A little bit of cardboard and paper before we set the coals. Alright, time to set the coals. So you want to make a teepee with an opening. That's kind of what you want to do. There we go. It's looking good. Now we can put some big pieces up here. You want a hole just big enough so that you could add some more cardboard to it. There it is. Now it just needs a nice top one. We're getting big pieces today because we got a turkey. There it is. So when I'm done, I'm gonna put the lid on it. All right, let's get going. I'm going to start with a little bit of cardboard. This is basically going to be kindling. You know, I don't live in the forest. I live in the concrete jungle. So for me, kindling is cardboard. We got plenty of it. You want to break it down into small pieces. About this big. And start dropping it in there. Cardboard going in. You want to fill it up as much as you can with the cardboard, because that's what's going to get the coals going.
I didn't know he brought this, but he had brought two of the Hawaiian one, and I was gonna tell him you're in luck. They didn't have the Maui onion.
All right.
I was telling
So
you
the first one is in there.
they
Let me check the camera, see if I can get you guys more of a zoomed in view. I think that's good. Maybe we'll pan it down a little. Nice. Much better. So now you can see what's happening there. You hear that crackling sound? That's what you want to hear. That means it's working. And you just add coals to that, or add cardboard to the coals. Let me close this door here. A little bit of smoke, and that seems to have lit very nicely. You can put some small coals in there. Those will light up quicker. I have the bag beside me and I'm just selecting small coals to drop in there. It seems like your fire is getting low. Just add a little bit of cardboard. Soon it'll catch, and you won't have to play with it. It won't take long. There's a lot of heat in there. And if you want to help it along, you can fan it. There we go. I want to fan this in a way that you guys could see it. I wish you could see inside of there. Let me get you the close-up. Oh, never mind. It popped up. Nah, I'll get you the close-up anyway. Why not? Ooh, that kind of scared me. My hand's really close. See what's happening there? That blue, that means that the coals are lit. That blue color. It's getting there. Soon it'll stay warm, and I'll be able to just fan it to keep it going. Right now, it's still being held up by the cardboard a little bit. So used to using my hand, but I have a poker. Alright, I think it just went out. So, it's already windy, that's going to help us. Hope that's not too annoying. But the fire is going. I'm going to cap it and let it do its thing. There's quite a bit of coal, like little coals in there and little cardboard. I didn't actually use as much paper as I thought. The cardboard really stayed lit well today. So we used cardboard. Looks like it just went out. So now it's time to heat it up. We got a whole bunch of cardboard coals in here now. This is the time that the cardboard coal will light the actual coal. See this coal right here is catching right here on the, right here. Right there. That coal right there. It's got a little redness. You see that? That's good. I'm sure that the other coals inside are doing the same thing. Which means that we might be able to blow this to make it catch now. I don't think I have to add any more cardboard at this point. Because there's already cardboard coals in there. Even though the fire went out, the cardboard coals are lit. And this coal right here is lit as fuck. So when this basically, when you see a visual flame, then it's gonna be time for me to chill out. But right now, gotta get this shit going. I want to keep up the blowing until the fanning, I mean, until the fire, like, yeah, it's visible. It'll like burst into flames. Also, the fact that I'm fanning it forward will take the heat and blow it inside. Mandatory, you gotta drink your beer while you're doing this. Unless you're under 21 or 19 in Canada, or however old you have to be around the world to drink legally. There it is, boys and girls. You got a visible fire right there. I don't know how many degrees it is, but it went out. I kind of want to push this coal inside. There it is. So we can take the lid off out of this. I don't know where my tongs are, but you're supposed to have tongs. I'll probably use this shovel right here to get this hot coal in there. There you go. Boom. We'll slide that guy in there too. Alright, take this out. I'm gonna drop some more coals in. Not little ones, but like medium-sized pieces. So we got the lit coals in the bottom, and we got the new coals on top. And I want to cover that spot where I took that piece out of. Ooh, that's good. It's very hot. Alright. And I think that's going to be it for now. It's looking pretty full. I don't want to knock it over, but that's about it. And now you're going to see some action. And when I say now, I mean like 10 minutes. These coals on top are lit. That's really good news. It's super hot in there. At this point, you have lit coals on the bottom, and you have hot coals all around it in a teepee. It's just a matter of time until I have to move the cardboard and the paper because it's going to be a hazard. But that's going to come on so slowly that I'll be able to make it to that. It's going to take a few minutes. Hear that sound? That's the best sound ever. When it sounds like you're making popcorn, it means you're doing it right. You can see the smoke coming off of it now too. Piece of cardboard flew off. I had cut this with a razor blade at one point, so that piece was already primed to come off. There's a lot of smoke coming off of this, and the coal inside is really, really red. Not this outside one, but the inside coals are super red. This is gonna, any second now, it should light up. There it is. Nice. And now with that much heat, the rest of the coals just immediately go off. Plus it's windy right now. The conditions are perfect for a good fire. And you can just see inside that flame is like, it's pretty damn hot. Let me get you up close. Right there. That is a coal right there in the middle. That molten hot piece right there. Overall, looking great. We'll get you zoomed in here. And I'll tilt this a little lower. And I need to turn this. And then turn this. A little bit of camera work. Nothing too insane though. Just got a little tripod for you guys. So you get that professional angle. Alright, so the fire went out. So we gotta get it going again. There it is. Much better. That's where you want it to be at, where like you don't have to fan the hell out of it. Cheers. That is my teepee right there. Nobody taught me this style exactly. My dad does something similar to this, but he doesn't go nearly as far as I do with it. The side angle of this looks so sick. Check out the side angle. That's where I should have the camera. That looks awesome right there. Alright. Tripod is going down. Alright, let me pause this. Alright, how's that for a camera angle? And that basically you could just see everything right there. You can see the whole story. Got hot coals in the bottom. That flame is catching on. The inside of the coals are all lit now. And at this phase you could heat up a bunch of different types of foods. If you caught something and you got some squirrel, you probably could pull it off right now. Or some dove or something. A thin piece of meat you could cook on that. But marshmallows are good right now. A hot dog on a skewer maybe. Or you could boil water. But you're not gonna be able to do a steak on that. Campfire. It is a mesquite campfire. Not really much to say there. Whoa, a spark went right past my eyes. Get my lighter and my plastic stuff away from it. Alright, at this point I would like to turn the coals around and get the back of it chilling out. I think I'm gonna need, oh there we go, found the tongs. All the way in the bottom. Of course. Alright. Kids, don't try this at home. Wow, the heat coming off of that is insane. It's kind of hard for me to even get my hand in there. Ooh, I don't want to go blind on it. It's good to have eye protection. I was going to wear sunglasses. I knocked it over, but it's all good. Because the point was to start the fire, and that's definitely happened. Once we light the other side of these coals, we're gonna be in business for dinner. Looks well lit. Now the other side of the coals are gonna light up. And soon I'll break them down. And at that point, that's when we'll get the turkey on there. Wow. Some of them are already breaking apart. Smaller pieces. A lot of smoke, a lot of heat right now. I don't know how well the smoke is coming on the camera, but it's a decent amount. God damn it, I suck. Alright. Seems legit. Definitely doesn't look as nice as it did, but this is we're just getting the coals ready to begin to cook on them. And you gotta light it if you want to cook on it. And the other side was not lit, so we had to flip them over. We got a lot of big pieces today. We have a turkey, so we figure it's gonna take quite a while. We want to get these coals lit, and we got a bunch of coals standing by to add. The inside coals are gonna be totally ready right now. Yeah, there's a bunch of inside coals that are nice and ready. And it's these outside, these big ones that are not. We probably could begin to cook on it right now. This is a high heat. And my mom wanted me to get that turkey in some high heat to shock it. Get rid of that that salmonella. So to start with high heat and then to bring it down is what we're going to be doing. And that's where we're at right now. This is a high heat. We're going to drop the turkey. Let's go. Alright, so this is the gist of it. We got our turkey here. We are cleaning the grill right now. A little bit of paper. It isn't 100%, but it's gonna be good enough for just cooking a pan on it. All the turkey is gonna be in the pan. We're kind of like doing it like a roast. I'm gonna trap that taste in there. Alright, and then we can just put this off to the side. We'll use it later. And we can begin the high heat right there. And then put the lid on it. This is the side view of the bottom of this barbecue. Just cracked open the lid. You can't smell it, but it smells like turkey. See how the coals have a little bit of cooked and a little bit of uncooked part? So that's so we can come in and stir it up. This heat right now, it is like 400 maybe, or less, probably like 350. Nice low heat. You can hear the boiling inside the pan. Can you hear that? The turkey is cooking. Just the sound of the coals and the water boiling. It's great, and the smell is great too. See, our fire is very tame right now. So what we're gonna do, stir it up a little. Raise the temps. We're cooking turkey, so we want to keep the temperature up. We don't want it to get too cool, you know, because if you don't have enough coal and it's not being maintained, that shit will cool off. You won't be able to cook a hot dog on it, you know. If they're little small coals and if you light them all up right away, they'll burn out, and then it'll take you like, you know, an hour to cook hamburgers, you know. So I made sure to have plenty of mixed coals in there. Some of them are lit and small, some of them are not so lit and big. And so to really keep the heat going on this, I would just come out every so often and make sure that it's hot. You know, like I just pumped it up now. It's a lot warmer now than it was just a couple minutes ago. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a lot brighter now too. The turkey smell is just great. I wish we gotta start filming smells, guys. Oh, spark flew at me. I don't know if you saw that on camera or not. I must have whizzed right by the camera. Alright, nice and hot. We don't have it directly on the hottest part. I don't want the aluminum to melt. I haven't done the math to find out whether it's hot enough to melt, but I'm not trying to figure it out. We're going to shut the lid on this guy. Looking great. That red color is what you want to cook on. This red color. This is what you want to cook on. This is, it's going to burn your immediate steak. Oh, wow. All right. I'm getting coals flying at me. We'll cut it. Alright, I wanted to start the first part of this video with the lights off to get you guys a view of these coals at night. That is our fire. The temperature has dropped a little bit. We still have some coals in there. Let's get you some light and we'll add some coals in there. Okay, well my battery is too low to add any flash right now, so I will just do it by hand. I'm gonna get some coals in here. God, alright, let me set up a tripod. I'll turn this backyard light on and see if that helps any. Let's see. Alright, let's see if that helped any. A little bit. Alright, let's get these, let's get this whole thing out of the way here. We only have a couple minutes left until we have to charge the phone, so let's get this footage in. It's looking really good, actually. Damn. I don't know about adding coals, honestly. Not too many on. It's already got some in there. We can turn these over. Nice, it broke apart. Okay. That's good. So we'll whack it. There we go. That's the result you want. A lot of fresh coals right here. We should really get the temperature up again. Alright. Got the temp back up. Now let's get the turkey back over. Some really dramatic coal lighting right here. Let's get you guys the side view. It's looking great. It's really hot now. The heat kicked up. Nice. And that's gonna get that turkey continuing to cook. So we got some coals that are not lit, and we got some coals that are recently lit. Let's check out the other side here. Try not to burn ourselves. We got some coal burn already. Got our fresh coals here. That was great. That turned out really well. I was surprised at how much fire we still have and how many coals were still not lit. We'll probably have to add after this. Probably won't have to add, honestly. The device is overheating. I've got to get my phone away from this fire. We'll come back in a little bit. My mom wanted me to come out here and check to see that it's still not on fire. I told her that there's no way. Ooh, spark. Okay, I told her that there's no way that it's still on fire, and it's not. Fire has calmed down. This is literally 2 minutes after that crazy ass flame storm that you just saw a second ago. It's just cooking normally. The turkey smells amazing. You can smell it. The fire's, yeah, it's gone out. It's just coals. She just tripped out. All right, moment of truth. It smells really good. Let's see how it looks. There it is. I don't know how hot this is, but I don't want to take my chances with it. Ooh. Oh my God. Looking good. Let me turn this. Zoom it in. Excellent. Let me get you a close up. I think it's going to be very smoky tasty. Nice. And bring it inside. Well, I'll cut it and check inside of it.
Twist it back like that.
Looks pretty damn cooked. All the way through. Wow. It's good. Bonus footage. My mom had a really good idea that was like, have some hot dogs in the meantime while we're waiting for the turkey. But I had chips, but she made me want hot dogs. These are ballpark beef franks, and they are cooked, and they just need to be darkened. Just want to get that dark color on the outside. Nice. Yeah, we still got plenty of fire here. I was thinking, why waste it? And Mom's like, why do you want to eat hot dogs now? I was like, oh, why not? Now for later. And then I was like, good idea. And I just threw them all on there. Right there, I guess. All right. I wanted to say thank you so much for you guys' continuous support. I haven't put out a video in a bit, so I'm stoked for everybody who got to this part of the video. Our fire is still going. Let me turn this flash off. Our fire is still going, and my YouTube career's fire is gonna keep going too. So I really appreciate you guys staying tuned and always keeping up with the videos, even if I'm not too frequent to post. And I got more coming at you, and we're gonna keep doing different types of videos in the near future. Stay tuned for more. Thanks again. Peace out, players.